Assam, the land of wild jungle, kind people, and unforgettable surprises. But what if I told you that today I saw something so magical, it made me freeze on the spot with wide-eyed like a child? Here is the story. Let's begin. So today is day 435 of Chandigarh to Australia cycling trip and third day of cycling here in Assam. It was Wednesday, which means it's a video release day. So I got up early. I started editing around 7 o'clock. The petrol pump staff, they brought me a cup of tea. And not only this, at 10:30 a.m. they invited me in the kitchen to have lunch with them. Time is 10:45 already and I'm still sitting here working on my next video. I'm not sure how long will it take, but maybe 2 hours more. Today the heat was unbearable. I was in hurry. I really wanted to finish this episode and upload it on time, and it took me so long that around 2 o'clock I could finish it. Edited, uploaded, and thumbnail is also made for today's video. It will reach you as per the schedule time at 7 o'clock. Very hot, it's very sunny. What I have done, I have wet my clothes, drank loads of water, and it's 2:15 when I'm starting my ride from here. And after packing everything, I went into the staff room so that I can say them goodbye, but everybody was sleeping there. So I could say goodbye to the staff who was working on the pump at that time. Thank you. उनको मेरी तरफ से बाय कह देना. सब सोए थे तो मैंने कहा नींद से उठाना अच्छा नहीं है. चलिए बाय बाय. Going towards Kaziranga National Park. Next target will be this place, Jakhala Bandha, 11 kilometers. So I have taken a left turn from there. Construction work is going on, that is why the road condition is little bad. You will see lots of electric auto rickshaws in Assam. Soon I found myself riding on a most beautiful road of entire journey. I'm liking this road a lot. Though it is a sunny afternoon, but because of the tree, I am feeling it very pleasant to ride, even in afternoon 2:30. And look at the typical Assamese houses, the bamboo fencing. They look so nice and amazing to look at. It was a sign that I was getting closer to a national park area. While crossing a town named Jakhala Banda, I saw a sticker printing shop. Getting it changed from Bengali to Assamese language. One was 100 rupee and the two 150 rupees. So I'm getting done for both of them. The moment I left that shop, I started noticing a kind of noise into the front wheel. I don't know where from that sound is coming. I've seen everywhere, it is not identifiable. I stopped many times to check. I checked everything. I adjusted the bags, I tightened the ropes, even the nuts, but the sound was not going away. At a moment, I got very frustrated, and on top of all this, I was feeling very, very hungry, and I was not able to find anything anywhere to eat. Seems I have to eat something. Started feeling hungry suddenly. Because the nut was broken within the frame, so I had used those jute ropes. It's because of these ropes which maybe got broken. So that sound, I remember same thing happened there in Auroville. So I know why it is happening. When he was fixing this, he must have pushed it down, and that is why these ropes, either they got broken or they have loosened up. So I figured that dipping the rope in the water might tighten it naturally. So I tried to do that too. Taken a break here near these trees. Reason I really want to fix this problem. And then something really funny happened. It turns out that the sound was caused by... See what I found? This was making the noise there. God. Shah. And it all happened at the sticker printing shop. It was such a small and stupid thing. I laughed at myself. Oh wow. The problem is solved. Very happy. It's really good. Once this problem on the bicycle was fixed, my next target was to find something to eat. I'm feeling out of energy. I need something to put inside my body, stomach, so that I can continue. But when I could not, so I had a packet of biscuit. Left you can see the houses they have built in the national park area itself. That's the road going over there. See how beautiful this place is. That's the path going to that house. Under those trees, there is a house. There's a family living. It's looking so nice to see. When I was riding, I heard somebody shouting from behind, "Stop for a minute." They are the kids in that school. They are calling me from there. They were shouting me and asking me to stop for a minute. Now they are running to this place. They were playing cricket there. Hello. चंडीगढ़ से आया मैं. चंडीगढ़.
चंडीगढ़ तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया.
इंग्लिश वाला पढ़ा या असमी वाला पढ़ा? इंग्लिश वाला पढ़ा. तुम लोग मेरे को इतनी जोर से बोल रहे थे, इतनी दूर से. हाँ. एक मिनट. आप बताओ क्या कर रहे हो अभी? क्रिकेट खेल रहे हो?
हाँ.
बहुत बढ़िया. अच्छी जगह है ना ये?
हाँ. कहाँ पे जाओगे?
अभी काजीरंगा.
काजीरंगा में कैंप बना के रहेंगे.
हाँ.
ये है
रांगुलू जगह का नाम है. और तुम्हारा नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम रियाज.
और तुम्हारा? On one side were the lush green mountains. In the center there was a wide 2-lane road which was lined with the tree full of flowers. And on my left there were the open fields. There was so much of beauty at one place. Isn't that amazing? Riding on that road felt like a joy. The scenery, the fresh air, it was just perfect. When I saw my long shadow on the road, I realized that it was getting late. I looked at the watch. It was 4:20 p.m. As it is very hot here during the daytime, so in the evening almost all the locals, they come out and sit outside. The children were playing outside too. If you look at those small shops or stalls, they are looking very charming with the mountains views in the background. I saw a hut or a stall with a coconut tree standing there. This all was making the whole setting even more beautiful. Now look at these houses. What do you think? Are not they pretty? And what do you think about this greenery here? Slow down animal corridor. They have put in the red lights and all. It says no honking zone, no siren please, and no stopover, no littering. It is showing the speed on that signboard. So mine is 18. See, Kaziranga National Park Animal Corridor, drive slow. See how beautiful this green color is. This is uniquely different. So that corridor finishes here, hardly few hundred meters, not more than that. And it says, thank you for your concern to animal safety. They made such a real size statue of one horn rhino. Kaziranga Kohora is 33 and Tiflu Camp Dolphin Viewpoint is 3 kilometers. On this side, on the right, it is Rhino Land Park. So Kalibor 20, Guwahati 186. This is what I have covered till now. Time was 4:45 p.m. The moment I saw a tea stall, I could not stop myself. After riding few more kilometers, reached here, thinking to have a cup of tea. चाय मिलेगा तो? कितने का है? 20 रुपए का. हाँ, 20 का नहीं. 20 का तो डबल रेट हो गया. 10 का होता है. 20 का भी है, 10 का भी है. हाँ, 10 का दो फिर. हाँ, ओके. दुकान पे आई. While having this tea over there, I realized that here in Assam, people make the tea in a very unique way, especially the milk tea which they make. It is quite different from what we have seen elsewhere. When they make the black tea, it is just like any normal tea. But when they make the milk tea, it has its own special twist. When you will be riding towards the Kaziranga National Park, so you will find a climb at small area. It will not be very high kind of a climb. Reach at this point where the climb had started. Imagine what kind of a climb it is. Taking a small halt or a break. Climb is always fun. And it will be just 1 or 2 kilometers before this Gajraj viewpoint, which is also known as Elephant Viewpoint. Honestly, if I tell you, I was super excited. Maybe if you have a binocular or something, you can see. But with naked eye, it's very difficult to see anything. Maybe an elephant or something. Because lots of trees are there in between that ground over there, where maybe the elephants are moving or roaming around. So it's very difficult actually. And you can imagine riding a bicycle, suddenly spotting a wild animal like an elephant or a rhino. How cool would that be? As I stood there taking some photographs, a family in a car stopped by. We chatted and the man shared something really unique and it was really helpful. He is telling that around 2 kilometers from here there is an elephant on the roadside.
हाँ रोड चल रहे हैं
So अभी रोड के
अभी
ऊपर
उनके पे है हम देख के आए हैं अभी हम अभी शिवसागर से आ रहे हो ना
Okay.
तो अभी हम वहाँ पे देख के आए हैं
So I think I should go and see elephant and let me show it to you also. I found it so useful that immediately I rushed off to check it out. You know what? When I was cycling, my eyes were scanning that area. I was trying to find out a sign of a wildlife. I'm searching all the times if I can see any of the elephant nearby here, but not seen yet. This is how it is there on the right hand side. But unfortunately, I could not spot anything. Would I see that lots of cows? They are returning home. I have not seen any elephant till now. Elephant must be in the deep jungle somewhere because here there are no jungle, only the green farmlands. So it's not going to be easy for me to see an elephant in this area. I must have skipped it. I don't know. There are the houses. How can an elephant be here? It's very impossible to spot an elephant in this area. See yourself what it is there. Okay, so Kaziranga National Park, Animal Corridor, drive slow. You will see this kind of signboards at multiple places and lots of speed breakers are there. Actually, you have to ride very, very, very slow. And it will be extremely lucky if you can spot an elephant here. Either anywhere, not only here. But at a point, just like that, my luck shined. I spotted. There is the elephant. Let me show you. See this. Wow, man, it looks like a white elephant, isn't it? A little far, maybe 150 meters or so. I had to zoom my mobile. I could not believe on my eyes. I was so excited. I started shouting like a kid. But my excitement did not last long. A forest ranger nearby told me something that made me a bit sad. The forest rangers are here. ये ऐसे रोज आ जाता है?
ये डोमेस्टिक है।
डोमेस्टिक है? Oh, I thought wild है।
वो उसका पाँव में वो चेन लगाया हुआ है।
हाँ, that तो जो wild
सफारी करेगा अपना सफारी करेगा
सफारी वाला एलिफेंट है। So जो wild animal एलिफेंट है वो नहीं आता इधर।
आता है वो अभी कुछ देर बाद निकलेगा ये इधर इसीलिए हम लोग गाड़ी रुकाने के लिए नहीं देते।
Okay. And I was telling to myself, okay, what if it is not a wild elephant, though he is one of them, and moreover, I am seeing it here in Kaziranga National Park, which made it even more special, and that's what truly matters. With a little bit more ride, I have come out of that jungle area. This is how the locality is there on my right, and on my left you will see a green ground like a grassland, spread over in a huge area, water stored over there after the rain. Sunset has already happened. The birds are going home. People are also going home. The vehicle's lights are on. And nearest location, the people where I will find is 10 kilometers right now. I thought it's all over. That's it. But my destiny had few more surprises for me. And they were not just one. There were two. Since it's my lucky day. Two rhinos. Going back home, looks like that. See how far I am from them. What do you say now? Don't you think I'm just lucky? Honestly, if I would have asked God for something else, I might have received that too. I was feeling happier than ever before. And then, while riding ahead, I saw something truly unbelievable. ये वो है जिसको किसी ने नहीं देखा. By chance मेरी नजर पड़ी. And I'll show you. See, amazing, yaar. You know what? When locals were telling me that I will be able to see the rhinos roadside, I did not believe on them. And now, when they are there, I have to believe on what they said. Oh my God, they are two, baby. I can see them now. पता क्या है? मैं मन में सोच ही रहा था कि ऐसा कुछ होगा, मैं रुकूंगा और मेरे को दिख जाएंगे. And it happened exactly the same. The moment I turned left, I saw they were there. A rhino with its baby, it was just next to me. Just imagine a scene. A wild field of green grass, fresh water nearby, and a rhino with her calf peacefully grazing. It was so magical. I just stood there for a long time. I lost into that beautiful moment. I'm so excited right now. I can't express my feelings. I'm feeling so good. Now looking at me, the people have also started stopping on this point where nobody was earlier. The time was around 6 p.m. Vehicles headlights were on. The sun had already set. So that's a locality over there. This is the road. I don't know how far I have to go. The animal area is a little less in this area place because there are few signboards which says that this is a animal crossing. And that's when I spotted another group of rhinos grazing nearby. Really can't say if you can see or not, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them are there which I can see. 2 are big and 2 are small, so it must be a family. It is completely dark, so you cannot see, but they are there. And I'm really loving this place, riding here in Kaziranga National Park. I have never ever imagined. For me, the Kaziranga National Park means the safari. Either an elephant safari or a jeep safari. Nothing except that. But here you see, amazing. It's better than safari rather. What a rare and unforgettable day this was. And all of this was happening when I was riding bicycle on the road across the Kaziranga National Park. Completely dark and I'm searching for a place to stay. Crossing a locality which is there on my left. I really don't know where will I stay tonight. No clue. As I crossed out of the jungle area, I entered a town, but I could not find any petrol pump for shelter. So I kept riding. I'm entering to an area which is completely dark. Surprisingly, don't know why. You can say I was riding and crossing beautifully decorated shops and houses. Looks like a good populated area. Check this dhaba where the truck driver eats food. That's another one. You see, they are huge. Finally, at 7 p.m, I reached at a pump and you won't believe what happened there. The gentleman there is not only gave me the permission to stay, but he came himself to show me that spot. He even asked the staff to sweep that area clean for me. Not only this, they guided me to a small shop across the road in front of the pump, and there I had a thali and paid 70 rupees for that. And that's how this beautiful day came to an end. Here is a quick breakdown of my expenses. Dinner I spent 70 rupees. Tea 10 rupees, sticker printing 150 rupees. The breakfast and the morning tea was given by the BPCL petrol pump staff there. The total expenses are actually 80 rupees, or including the printing it is 230 rupees. Today I cycled 41.6 km with the average speed of 15.1 km per hour. But that day was not about kilometers, it was about the kindness, surprises and the wild heart of Assam. I hope you enjoyed exploring Kaziranga National Park with me. If you like this kind of a story and if you want to explore Assam and around the world with me, then subscribe to the channel World Wanderer Cycling on a Budget and hit the bell icon so that you get the notification of my videos first. That was a very special day here in Assam. A day when everything changed. What happened, how the things got changed, that's a story that you won't want to miss. I'm sharing the link of that video here at this place. After this, you go and watch that. And those who have supported me on my journey, their names are given here. Please say them thank you on my behalf. That's all for now. Take care of yourself. We will meet with the story of a new day in the next video. Till then, keep smiling and have a nice time. Bye bye.